Welcome to IDX TV. I'm your host, Avijah Scarbrough, and we're at the WMX Americas event in Miami. I'm joined by Laetitia Arfi from APG. Laetitia, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Please tell me a little bit about APG and about your role at the company.
Yeah, I'm the Global Sales and Marketing Director for APG, and I've been there since day one. 6 years ago, I started with a small number of people at the time, and it used to be a joint venture between RMX and Australia Post, and since 2019, it's fully owned by Australia Post. So I'm helping the sales teams in the US, in UK, Europe, and Asia. And also, looking after the strategy on the sales and marketing side.
Wow, that's amazing. So you've been with them since the startup days.
Absolutely.
And you've had quite a bit of success since then. What is your secret?
I guess our secret was really a lot of focus on what we needed to achieve over the first few years. Mm-hmm. And especially, we started the business in the UK, in Europe, but then the US followed up very quickly, and 3.5 years ago, we started the US business, and we wanted to make it successful as quickly as possible. Mm-hmm. So we targeted a specific audience in terms of customers, so big platforms, big marketplaces, and wholesalers, and that's how we made it successful through delivering a very good performance service through our technology as well. So that's how we started.
So specifically in North America, what does success look like there, and how did you achieve that?
So because the US market is slightly different from the rest of the markets, for instance, in the UK and Europe, e-commerce is very mature. So once you outgrow the UK market, then you need to look for international very quickly. Cross-border here in the US is not so mature, so we had to look for big platform, big cross-border volumes. So we really targeted wholesale companies doing a lot of cross-border volumes, especially to Australia, because we are Australia Post, so it was an easy foot in the door. But then we also expanded our services. So the idea was to be closer to our customers from origin, but also being able to be less dependent from the Australia lane. So we opened also another 180 countries for destinations, so we can cover pretty much all the world in terms of cross-border deliveries.
Wow.
and success meant also we relied on our technology to deliver an end-to-end visibility, fully performant, consistent performance throughout the year. Not only for like 1 or 2 countries, but for all the countries we served. So we are proud of ourselves in terms of how we actually do the extra mile for our customers, and the level of customer service and customer care we provide to all our customers.
Well, it's a different world now post-COVID.
Yeah.
What are some of the biggest challenges, and how do you meet those?
So biggest challenges after COVID were about costing. So throughout COVID, there was, a different number of challenges in terms of how do you actually freight all the volumes to Australia, etc. So there was some challenges there. But now it's all about cost. A lot of our customers are really on the mission to save some costs everywhere they can. And a lot of retailers are struggling currently, even on some Australia market trades. It's down. It's stable for some other markets, but overall cross-border volumes have decreased. So really, it's a matter of getting still relevant and being still relevant and competitive in the market, but finding ways of also getting more attractive options for our customers. So meaning cheaper options, but maybe with slightly longer transit times, for instance. So we always try to listen to what our customers have to say and adapt our service offering.
So in 2023, what are your big focuses and also going into 2024?
So 2023 is really to stabilize and retain what we have today in terms of volumes and customer base, but also grow the business even further. So grow the business by adding new origins as well. So in Europe, for instance, we are targeting more and more the continental Europe. And Turkey is going to be also a big focus for us as an origin. Canada is another focus of a market of origin for especially for APG US. But so that's really in terms of coverage and network. We invested recently a lot of money, $5 million, in our technology to make sure we keep improving, keep adapting to our customer needs as well. And a third big focus is around sustainability. So we worked on our sustainability strategy over the past few months with our team there. And although Striapos has like an ESG program from day one, we wanted as APG to have our own one as well. So the idea is to really focus on all the initiatives we plan for the next 18 months.
Wow, amazing. So you mentioned sustainability and technology. What are you doing to future-proof the company?
To future-proof the company, that's a good question.
Yeah, like so what kind of new technologies are you bringing in? What do you predict the future will be like?
So I can't tell you too much on this, but what we are actually planning is really to get more creative in terms of customer experience and consumer experience. So although in the US we have a wholesale-driven business, in the UK and Europe we work with retailers directly. So that gives us also more flexibility and more creativity to really think like a retailer and what consumers want. And the idea is to actually integrate the sustainability and our technology into the customer experience. So that means more interaction with the consumer and even giving them the choice to contribute to, for instance, carbon emissions, and giving more transparency, more visibility to the consumers and also automatically to their customers.
That sounds amazing. So what is your goal when coming to an event like this? What do you hope to achieve?
So firstly, I think for us is because APG is only 6 years old and 3.5 years old in the US, it's really to get some more exposure and to raise the brand awareness. And so that's one thing we want to do. And second is actually this particular event, WMX, is good for us because it actually regroups all our customers, potential customers, and suppliers in under one roof for 2 days, and that's actually a valuable benefit to us because we only need to come to this event once a year and make sure we optimize and meet as many people as possible. So for us it's not only brand awareness but also getting more customers and also get to meet our existing customers.
Yeah, well, relationships are very important.
Exactly.
Yes.
Especially since COVID, I think people are craving for face-to-face meetings.
Absolutely. Speaking of that, what do you think of IDX being here, a platform like ours where we can do interviews and maybe raise some brand awareness?
Yeah, I guess it's a new concept. I've seen it last year, but I liked it actually. And for me, I think it's a great opportunity for companies like us or even like retailers or other companies to get some more exposure and to create content as well. Because at the moment although like it's great to have face-to-face meetings, social medias are really a big tool now for marketing and promotion, and creating content through videos and through IDX TV through that platform is a great way of promoting ourselves.
So if there was one message you wanted to get out to the attendees of WMX, what would that be? It could be about your services and your company.
I guess if they have to remember us, APG, I would say we are a great partner to trade with, fun, cool, adaptable and flexible, and for us, nothing is impossible. So we always, like to listen to what they have to say and make it work.
And who doesn't like that? Fun,
Exactly.
cool, adaptable. That sounds like somebody.
We try to be as as much as It's at the end of the day, it's challenging times, hard work, but we want to spice it up and make it as fun as possible.
Right. Well, speaking of fun, so our last question is in the spirit of Valentine's Day, because it's Valentine's Day today.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
So tell me, what do you love most about your job?
Oh, what do I love most about my job? I guess it's meeting people. So face-to-face meetings, meeting new customers, that's what makes it interesting. And because of my global role, I travel a lot, and I discover also new countries, new cultures, and really that's what I probably like the most in my job. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, it was so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for talking to
Thank
us.
you.
Let me know if there's some last thing you'd like to add. If not, I will let you get going.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.